Hello, this is Larry Bodine, and today we're talking with Nikki Nesbitt, who is a partner with Goodell DeVries in Baltimore, Maryland. Nikki, thanks very much for being with us today.
Good morning, Larry. It's a pleasure.
We wanted to talk a little bit today about good client relationships. What, in your opinion, are some of the basics in making sure clients are satisfied?
You know, I've found over the years that one of the biggest priorities for my client is to get good results efficiently. I handle clients who are usually managing several litigations at once, and what they're looking for is to have an attorney who is really paying attention to what needs to be done in the case, but doing it as efficiently as possible and not overworking their cases. So efficiency seems to be one of the big priorities for my clients.
So at the beginning of a case, talk about some of the steps you take to establish a good communication with a client.
I think that's a great question, and something that I've learned over the years is very important is to sit down with the client at the outset of the case and try to come up with what the objectives and goals are for the individual case. There are some cases where my clients will say, we want to defend this to the end. It's a matter of principle. We think that defending the case sets the right precedent and no cost is spared. Those are very few and far between. More often, you hear that clients want to resolve cases more quickly, more efficiently. Sometimes investigation will be required before you do that. Sometimes you want to resolve it without too much investigation so as to limit public relations exposure or employee relations issues. So having that conversation right at the outset of the case and establishing what those objectives are is super important.
And then once a case is underway, how do you involve the client in day-to-day activities of the case?
It's one of those things that I think every lawyer struggles with a little bit. You know, we get kind of wrapped up in doing the work and getting the tasks completed and making our own strategy decisions, and sometimes we actually forget to communicate with our clients as much as they may wish for us to communicate with them. So I do try to have some periodic deadlines in my calendar where I know that I need to keep them abreast of what's going on, anything new that's happened since the last time I've reported. But like I said, if I take a deposition or if I have a court appearance or I have a conversation with a potential witness and something comes out of it that I think is significant, it's something that you want to report on right away so you don't lose it and forget to report on it later. And it's something that might change the path that you're on, and it's important to communicate it quickly so that it doesn't get lost.
Now, earlier in your career, I understand that you learned customer service in the hospitality industry. Tell me a little bit about that.
I did, yeah. My mom was a hotel manager all of her career. And so when I was in high school and college, my first jobs were in the hospitality industry. I worked the front desk of several different hotels while I was going through college. And that experience, like most customer service experiences, really set me up for understanding how to deliver what a client wants. You have to listen to what the questions and goals and concerns are of your customer in that case. And you have to be able to deliver on that and make them come away from it feeling like they were pleased with their experience. And I think the same is true in the legal context when I'm dealing with clients. Find out what it is they're looking for and deliver it in a way that they feel like they got their money's worth.
So as a concluding thought, what would you say are some of the basics in client service and client communication, and what is it that clients are looking for that they find in you?
I think that what they're looking for is a partnership. They're looking to have someone who listens to what their goals are and helps them devise a plan to reach those goals and communicates with them enough throughout the litigation so that they feel like they're on the right track. And if you can do that in a way that helps keep the costs down, you'll have a happy client.
That's great. We've been talking with Nikki Nesbitt, who is a partner with Goodell DeVries in Baltimore, Maryland. Nikki, thank you very much for your time.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.